Hi everybody, this is Cliff Graves from Train Well Boxing. I sincerely apologise everybody. I fess up, I have made a mistake. I'm very sorry, please forgive me. It was to do with yesterday's strength training program I was advising on. Now, I'm not trying to self-justify anything, merely and purely that we always release our broadcasts, our YouTube broadcasts, unedited, unrehearsed. If I feel I've got something of interest that is going to benefit you listeners, then I will get on and, share it with you. So I made a mistake, which I'm very, very sorry about. Everything else is okay. But when you come to do the sessions, session A, B, and C, on session A, I do want you to perform sets, not one set, I got it wrong, sets to absolute failure, aiming between 40 and 60 seconds per set, time under tension. And I want you to keep going like that for 40 minutes. So I reckon you'll get twice round and a little bit more. The objective here is to try and cram in as much as you can. It's not, say, going from A1, which was the Smith machine front press, having a rest for 2 minutes, and then going straight on to, say, straight arm pull downs. There are designated rest periods, which, when I tell you the secret elixir to all of this, it will all become obvious. You can still do these exercises without that secret spice, which will jazz this up like nobody's business. And when we come to tell you this, okay, that is when we will give you the full program. But this is actually just to trial out the exercises. So you want to do it in almost a circuit style. And I say almost a circuit style, not so you're trying to break your neck or anything like that, rushing from the Smith machine front press over across to the straight arm pull downs, then onto the chest supported row. You know what I mean? You need to move quickly and deliberately. Okay. So you keep going for 40 minutes, 12 exercises, a minute each long. You should be able to get round 2 and a bit times. Okay. Outside of the 40 minutes, which would take you 5 minutes odd, so you're in there for the gym, 45 minutes, finish off with ab work, which we advised yesterday. Moving on to lower body B, where we've got 4 exercises, haven't we? Exactly the same protocol. Keep going for 40 minutes. Keep going and attempt to do as much as possible. Here, you will dramatically slow, I can tell you. You really, really will. If you've done reverse hack squats and hip abduction machine, one after the other, by the time you come to do the stiff leg deadlift, you will need to rest. But this is conditioning. This is strength and conditioning. And that's how you get your conditioning part, by keep going for 40 minutes, resting as you need, but the intention to keep going in a circuit fashion. After 40 minutes, you can then add on abdominal work for 5 minutes. And then on the full body routine, as above, as it were, the same protocol. Keep going for 40 minutes, resting as you wish. And that's it. And folks, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. 1,000 apologies. But that is how you do it. That is how getting into a commercial, that is why getting into a commercial gym, when there's nobody else there, you can get your workout done before the first person. They start coming in about 3 o'clock in the morning at the gym I go to. They really do. Quite surprising. But I'm out the door. I've had the run of the whole of the gym. So I set up what weights it is that I'm going to be training with it, and off I go. And I just, in the case of, say, the upper body workout, I just plow through them. I just plow through them. And yes, of course, there are designated rest times, which we'll talk about, which will be discussed when we put this up proper on our site. This is just a taster. This is to whet your appetite. Okay, you have strength and conditioning, the best of the best strength and conditioning. Please get that in mind. It's strength and conditioning. Strength. You're training for strength. You are not doing your boxing gym work. The strength and conditioning training for a boxer, for a fighter, should really take up about a mere 10% of the training. The bulk of the training should be gym work. The road work should take up about 10% of training. 80% of your time as a fighter should be doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing, training to fight, sparring, pad work. And if that is crafted intelligently, you'll be getting conditioning and strength with that. Have you ever gassed? Have you ever felt weak as a kitten on the punch bag and you've got another minute to go? That is proper training. The skills part comes into it when you get on with your coach and he's teaching you the fine art of slipping, rolling under the punch, jabbing off, and all sorts. So this, what I'm telling you here, is strength and conditioning, because if you deliberately move from exercise to exercise in a circuit fashion with as little rest as possible in between, which you will be able to do if you've got full rein in a commercial gym with all the weights set up, you will be able to do that. Let me tell you, let me tell you, this is awesome training. Okay, so keep that in your mind. Remember that this is purely strength and conditioning aspect of your training. If you're a weekend warrior, this is your strength training proper, my friend. Now go and enjoy your boxercise classes. Okay, so thank you for listening. Sorry about that, folks. It's Cliff Graves from Trainwell Boxing. Speak to you again soon. Ciao.